Well, it looks like we're meeting again and not in the art room, so let's take this opportunity to sing our song outside and let everybody know you're not in the art room, but these are the rules. Kindness and respect are always cool. Use your imagination and then create. Take your time, watch those lines, and you'll do great. Positive statements while you're in school. Saying nice things is super cool. And now you know the rules that we go by. Practice makes perfect, so give it a try. Today we're going to make two-dimensional forms into three-dimensional forms. And we're going to do that by just taking a random form, something like this here, and maybe another one like this, and connect it. Just kind of a little blob that you have there. Now on each outside edge, you're going to bring a line straight down. And you want all of your lines to be exactly the same. So this line's going to come straight down, and this one's going to come straight down, and this one's going to come straight down, just like that. Okay, and they should all be parallel, and they should all be just about the same size. As you go further back, these can be a little bit shorter because you're kind of going back into the distance, but they all need to be parallel, so they're all going exactly the same direction. Now, you're going to copy this line right here, the top line. So see how this line goes this direction? So you just want to copy that right there. Just copy that. And then here, the top line goes like this. So you want to copy that one just like that. And now this line, this top line, see how it's almost like a smile. So you're going to go here, and you're going to connect it. And now you've turned that two-dimensional shape three-dimensional. Now, in order to make it look really three-dimensional, you're going to want to add a little shading. So if you go into these in-depth areas here and you go really dark, and then as you get out, you just go lighter until you get right up into the white. Same thing on this side. Remember, if it's in the corner like that, it's going to be a little bit darker because it's got that shadow. And then on the front, you're just going to really lightly shadow this edge where it's starting to go around the corner there. And then on this side, you're going to do exactly the same thing. And now you've got a little rounded area, okay? If you want to do a more linear one, it's basically the same thing. You just put your shapes out there like this, whatever shape it is. And now you want to take this line, this line, this one, and this one here, okay? And now you're going to copy it and come right back there. And that line's going to come back right there. This line is straight across, so this one's going to be straight across. This line comes at this angle. All right, now same exact thing. Go into those corners and make it really dark, and then fade it as you get out. Really dark in the corners right along that edge, and then fade it as you go out. And then right on this edge, remember, same thing. Just fade it real light, just like that. And same thing on this side, a little bit dark on the edge, and just fade that out to white. Corner, really dark, fade it out, and now you've got another three-dimensional shape. Now, if you'd like to take to the next level, what you're going to do from there is you're going to take your shape. Now, I'll show you something also. So if your line is really, I'm going to give myself a big open area so I can work with that open area there. This open area in here, okay? Now, if I make my line this long, when I go to do it here, I'm going to bump into that shape. That's okay because you just want to stop. It's kind of going behind it, and that's all right to do that. So same thing on every edge, you're going to bring that line down, and if it is too long, then you just tuck it behind the other one. Okay, there you go. Now, notice this one. When I copy this line here, it's going to kind of cut back right there, okay? Now do your shading. Fade that out. And on that edge. And in here. Okay, now here's the next step. You're gonna take inside of this shape and make another shape inside of that shape. Now, bring those lines down here and here, and then you're gonna fade. This one is gonna be a shadow, and then it'll just barely come out, and a shadow in the corner. Same exact rules. Shade it dark in the corner, fade it coming out. Same thing in here. Darker in the corners, darker in the corners, just like that. Now you put a hole inside of your hole. And then, if you get super creative, you can go back to our three-dimensional forms, or three-dimensional shapes, and you can start to add three-dimensional shapes on top of your three-dimensional forms and really go crazy with the whole thing. Hope you enjoyed that.